Hi friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today with a Craftspiration Collaboration Halloween edition with my crafty bestie, Denise Smith from Treasure of a Crafty Mind. So we drop videos twice a week. We are sharing things that inspire us. We're using things we haven't used before, things that are hanging out in our stash, and well, can you ever have enough? I don't know. I can't say I wasn't buying anything. I have been all about my printable digipapers lately, and just because if I'm looking for something very specific. What I'm bringing to you today, if you remember last week's project, that one right there, I love that project. I am Mermaid Cove Studios, so obviously, and I've not done that before. All these years I've had my channel, but I am obsessing about Mermaid Halloween. Do they have Halloween? Apparently, there's some stuff going on here. I have been finding some papers, and I'm having so much fun with them. I loved making this project. Anything shadow box projects, I love. You're going to see them in every holiday. And I usually, they're picture frames, essentially. You just put them up. I wish I had added the lights to this one. That would have been really cool because you would have seen the paper in the background, which is relevant to today's project. Because I'm going to say there might be 2 or 3 different collections that I found that are mermaid. There's more, but the ones that I wanted and kind of intrigued me. So, excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, if you are hearing any dog noises, the noises you're hearing, the heavy breathing, and the walking around on the vinyl floor, is a bulldog. His name is Claude. He's visiting me for a couple of days. He belongs to a friend of mine, and Auntie Leslie is taking care, and Uncle Bernie are taking care of this guy. We're huge bulldog fans and love. So he's about 2 years old. He's curious about everything in my office. I might even add a picture of him because he is visiting and he's so handsome. Oh my goodness. Bulldog faces, smushy faces. Anyway, sorry, distract, squirrel. He's in my office hiding out with me today because he hasn't decided whether he likes cats or not. This might be his first exposure, so welcome to my house. I have a sign that says, welcome to the zoo, literally humans and animals. Okay, well, let me get into my little project here. It's not a big project. Every year I make a December daily and I make an October daily. Now, whether I use them or not is not ever relevant to me. I enjoy the process of making it, and I enjoyed the process of this one. There are... I'm going to say there might be 3 collections of papers used in here that I downloaded because I like bits and pieces of things, and I loved the collection. I did not print down every single piece because it's a printable. I can print down what I want, but as I flip through, I will show you my favorite. Now, these are all pieces that I cut out right here, and they look like you could color them. I'm pretty sure you could, but that's not really the look I was going for. I made the witch's hat from scratch. It's just a big circle folded in half, and then with a triangle to boot. And then I added this little purple trim across it. Try to amp that up a little bit. I fussy cut these guys out of paper. Now, there wasn't any ephemera per se for the paper, which kind of saddened me, but there was a piece of paper that I could make work, and that's what I did. So this is the front. So all of this comes from the same collection, And it is literally called Mermaid Halloween. I believe that's its exact name. What else would you call it? Do they even have spider webs? I don't know, but here they are. Isn't that beautiful? So this is I did this as a lay flat method. It is also a traveler's notebook style. And I added this clear acetate around here. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm just trying different techniques with what I'm working on, and I kind of like that. I might put a dangle. I think excuse me. I think I might have some mermaid type pieces that I can dangle from here. I thickened up this the spine so that I could do this, and it essentially is glued. It is put together like a lay flat style book, mini album, and then this is got another spine to put on. I can't tell you what the thought process was at the moment. I don't remember, but it's what I came up with. As we, let me show you the back. Is that piece of paper not gorgeous? It's kind of peachy pink. It's got, you know, the spider webs in it and some dangles. It just is, it's actually very pretty. I love it. Okay, in here, this is from this right here, and this is from the collection here that I printed out on acetate. And that was fun to do too. I enjoyed that, and I like how that turned out. But these were other pieces of the collection. And I love how that looks. There's pumpkins right here with the coral and the shells. Magic spells, mermaid spells. I love that. Do mermaids have spells? Apparently they do. Are they witches of the sea? Is that the same thing? Perhaps. Okay. This, I'm just going to flip this around, is a tuck spot. It's a pocket to add things to. I did just flip a piece of paper in half, and I'll show you what's in here in a little bit. This one here is just the front. This is 2 signatures in here. I figure that's enough to do an October daily. As my grandkids are getting a little bigger, I think it will be fun to get the pictures from their parents. Sometimes we see them and they'll go trick-or-treating in my neighborhood. And sometimes we just get pictures, and that's okay too. We used to gather the kids when they were little, and we would have my siblings come. My sister would come, and we would go trick-or-treating with the kids, but first we would have dinner. And it was usually like taco soup or beef and barley soup, something like that, something hearty to go out and trick-or-treat. Okay. Now, as I go through this, my phone is dying. Please forgive me. There we go. As we sneak through the book here, in this first signature, this is the same paper that is right back here. And that's why I have this project out. Not only is it, I love this project, but the paper collection I just want to reference. So this has got some starfish, and it's got some little bubbles in here. I thought that was pretty. Now, what I did, check out this piece of paper right here, all the fish bones. What I did is I've got a pocket here. I glued those 2 pieces of paper together, and I can put goodies on the inside. So let me show you what you can do right here. Put pictures, secret notes, whatever you wanted. I literally did not decorate. I might take a minute and add some decoration. This piece of paper right here, let me take out the center. This piece of paper right here is the one that I did a bunch of fussy cuts with. Everything that I could cut out, I did. But isn't that a cool piece of paper? I mean, it's different than what I would normally choose. But, I mean, hello, Beetlejuice mermaid friend. Hello, crabby crabs. I'm a Cancer baby. This is my friend. We've got the dolphin with the flowers. That doesn't look terrible, right? That's a cute fish. We've got a skull. The mermaids are actually very beautiful. The turtle is adorable. The mermaids are beautiful in here. So I wouldn't say these are not zombie mermaids. Anyway, I love this style of journaling because I can add and take out the paper. And I can put whatever size I want in there. This side here, not a pocket. So we've got a lot of white spaces right now. There's a pocket right here. Claude. There's a pocket here to put some goodies in. I don't know if this will fit in here. Let me see. This is my little envelope with my goodies right here. Here's the starfish and the bubbles. And this was also from that same collection. I pieced this so I would get what I needed from it. Now, this right here is from another collection of ephemera style things that I could cut out. And I haven't printed everything up yet to be able to do this one yet. But this was the first one. I love the little ghosty in the bottle. That seemed about right. But this is the same paper as what's back here, only its background is purple. And then we start moving through here. This was something that I printed out, and I could take and put more goodies on here. But also, I can cut this open. Actually, I could stack a picture onto just right into there. Because I usually print small pictures like the 2x3. So right now, okay, here's another paper from the collection. This had stars and spider webs. Very cute. I loved that paper. You can see a couple pieces of paper here. There's probably just enough to do an October daily with it. Sometimes in printing, we only get a certain size. I do not have a 12 by 12 printer. I wish I did, and perhaps in the future I will. But this gives me opportunity to, add some stuff too. And this is my back page. So my back page, I had to piece it together. And I can see that it's been pieced. You might be able, if you look hard enough, be able to tell. I think I did pretty okay. But this is my October daily. And I will probably, I've got some spooky alphabet that I can use. So I will pull that out and put October daily on it. And then I'm going to show you the things that I've cut out so far for it. For me, if it's a daily, you've got your December daily and your October dailies, it's really hard to decorate it too much because of, am I going to have a day where I've got, 3 big things going on and I'm going to need 3 whole pages. It's hard to say. So doing this type of journal, I can add more pages, and I like to decorate it more as I go along if I'm going to use it. And sometimes if I'm not going to actually use it, then I'll go back and I'll decorate it. So here is the Beetlejuice mermaid. I thought she was really cute. She's got beautiful eyes. Just gorgeous with her flowers. That piece of paper gave me a lot. I mean, I've even got just the mermaid tail here. Bats. I mean, this jack-o'-lantern is pretty cute too. And I suppose if I wanted to, there is a kind of a peachy pinkish hue to the background. If I wanted to, I think I could come in and do either watercolor. For myself, I would probably use colored pencils because everything else would leak through. But here was a flower and a tail. And I really thought these fish were cute. Look at how cute he is. Look at those big eyes. And his little choppers. Trying to be scary. Oh, and this guy right here. I love the crabby. And we've got a hand coming out of the ocean bottom. Let me see. You can see it better if it's not. There you go. And that might end up here. But I started this, I had an idea in my head and I just rolled with it. And here, she is gorgeous. Very, very pretty. And then the ghosty. So I don't know that there was not actually a full-on ghosty. But that's a cute ghosty. And then the dolphin. Nothing scary about the dolphin, right? Got some spider webs and flowers. I mean, I like the spider webs and the flowers. I think that looks really good together. Very creative. And this sweet guy right here. Oh my goodness. Look at that face. Very sweet. And this beautiful mermaid here. I don't know. I obsessed. And I've been known to do that. Okay, and then there's a tiny shell right there and another bat. So I cut out all the usable pieces from that one piece of paper. Now I have more things to cut out, and I think we'll do this as a progression. We'll see how it goes. I'll do some more decorating in it and share it again in October. And I always say I'm going to try to use them, but sometimes there's so much crafting going on right now. I don't come back to them to use, but I do put them up on my bookshelf so that I can see them. And mostly I just want to see them. They're beautiful. And sometimes I revisit and decorate. So I think we have things to add. So you'll see more progression on this. You'll see some of the other ephemera pieces that I will cut out for it. That'll bring a lot more color to it and tuck spots and pockets. And maybe I'll put some numbers in it for the days. In October, we have several birthdays. I feel like my daughter-in-law's. Yes. Miss Julie's birthday is in October. And also Kendall. Oh my goodness. It's a month full of things, and Halloween, and an anniversary, somebody's anniversary. There's a number of wonderful events that can be noted in here. I'm one who makes, I'm not necessarily one who journals it, so that's never been my thing, but I always think I will. I always have a story to tell. All right, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed my project today. If you have not been over to Denise's channel, most definitely you need to run over there and go take a look at what she has done for today's sharing. I'm sure it is spectacular as always. She and I have been on YouTube collaborating together for just about 1 year now, and I think we need to do something special for that in the month of September. So we'll see what we bring forth for you. Go check out Denise's channel. Follow, like, and share, and comment in kindness only, my friends. Stick with us. We're having lots of fun. If you have any suggestions and ideas of any projects that you would like to see us do together, do individually, a collection that you would like to see us work with, please let us know, and we'd be happy to give it a try. If you'd like to be on and collaborate with us, absolutely, we would love that. Go ahead and put information down in the box below, and we will contact you. All right, my friends, you have a spectacular day. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon.